This thing fucking live yet? Check my fucking... It says we're live. Hello? What am I supposed to do? This is what happens when you friggin' record once you know. So what's happening is, here, one sec. Little Father's Day, before Father's Day get together. So, I've had a few, and we're ready to go. I'm feeling good, feeling like we're supposed to be rocking and rolling on a rebuilding the Green Bay Packers, a Chip Kelly rebuild. So, I'm not sure if this is going to be the final rebuild of the Madden 17 season. It might be. I'm leaning towards it hopefully being that. And now with we have the Huskies, we have the North Dakota State Bison, and we have now the Pink Slips, which is coming tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Eastern. I mean, that's going to keep me busy. May do another rebuild. Like I said, it's once you get feeling froggy a little bit. All right, so if you guys are new to this is a Chip Kelly rebuild. Where essentially, we've strided ourselves on making the best rebuilds that you're going to find on the YouTube with the realistic rebuild format. So good that other people started to do it. But then we figured, what are we going to do to teams that don't need rebuilds? Clearly, the Green Bay Packers, especially in terms of the sim, are one of the most overpowered teams. They constantly go to the Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers constantly wins himself an MVP award. So we're going to take the Chip Kelly approach. And as a Philadelphia Eagle fan, it is, it really hits close to home anytime we bring up old man Chip Kelly, because it was pretty much like a cult in Philadelphia. You had to buy in to what he was doing, and, you couldn't double cross it or anything like that. So we need to look here, first and foremost, as we get ready for the 2016 season, which is really the 2017 season, because I'm using my updated rosters with the rookies. Who are we going to keep? Who are we going to move on from? Who is, Chip Big Balls Kelly, going to move on from? Well, all right, let's look at the roster here. We're going to work our way back. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to start here at the punter spot. We have Jacob Shum. I mean, that's a, looks like a stand-up guy. Looks like the kind of guy Chip would let date his daughter. We have Mason Big Dick Crosby. He single-handedly took down the Dallas Cowgirls during the playoffs. Chip Kelly respects that in a man, so we're going to hold on to him. We're going to look here at strong safety. We have Morgan Burnett. He's getting out there in age. Chip Kelly does not respect guys that get up there in age. I can tell you that for a damn fact. But Burnett, looks like a good old boy. Looks like this guy reads books to disabled children. He volunteers his time at the children, or what the fuck is it? The Derek Zoolander building for people who can't read good and want to learn how to do other stuff too. So that's good. Now we get Clinton Dix. And Chip Kelly's not sure if this is a real name or not. He told everyone on the opening day to write down your first and last name on the sheet so he can get to know you. He thinks this guy's a fucking prankster. So what we're going to be doing here is adding Clinton Dix onto the trade chart here. If he does not want to clean up his act, if he does not want to become a mature adult, staying with this joke's Clinton Dix name, he can go fucking pound sand. So he's up on the trade block. And know for yourself, if this is your first time stopping by, what we do is we try to keep it at 3. We try to keep it at 3, and we're back in character and scene. We have Demarius Randall, Gunter. We're going to keep all these corners. Number one thing Chip Kelly needs in his team is terrible corners. He needs everyone on his team to be under an 80 overall. You've seen the likes of Nolan Carroll, Bradley Fletcher, trading Eric Rowe. I mean, all those guys. If anyone's over an 80 overall, it does not suit a Chip Kelly team. The offense and his mindset makes the team, not the players. So we're looking pretty here at the Green Bay Packers secondary. Right outside linebacker, we have Clay Matthews. Now, this is a very interesting one. Chip Kelly is sick and tired of seeing all of his hair commercials. He thought, when he got ranked at number 40 or something like that on the NFL Top 100 players, that was bullshit, because Chip Kelly didn't see any Oregon Ducks on there. So, with that being said, Mr. Clay Matthews, we're going to keep him, actually. Chip Kelly, there's been questions. If you guys were really following the Philadelphia media, there was, rumors that Chip Kelly was gay. There was no reports he had a girlfriend. Occasionally there was a leak here and there. It's it's Chip Kelly spotted with girlfriend. It's like a cheerleader from Oregon. It's no, that fat fuck ain't pulling that. So, maybe Chip Kelly would find Clay Matthews attractive. I mean, look at that jawline. He has the long hair. Looks like something out of Game of Thrones. So I think what we're going to do is actually hold on to Clay Matthews, and Chip Kelly is going to be really, really enjoying watching him in the showers. So linebackers look fine. We got Nick Perry there from USC. We all know Pac-12 defenders. Chip Kelly's all about that. D-tackle, it's pretty weak. We got Montravius Adams from Auburn, the rookie. I think we'll rock and roll with that. Right defensive end, we got Mike Daniels. Defense is looking all right. Another Pac-12 defender here in Kenny Clark. Offensive line, we have Brian Bulaga, Jari Evans, Lindsley, Lane Taylor, and David Bakhtiari. Now, David Bakhtiari, that is an interesting one we're going to keep on because I'm not sure what race he is. Bakhtiari? That sounds a little, what are you? Are you Muslim? I don't want to, say the wrong thing now in this PC society, but Bakhtiari, if you do sort of have gang ties, you're not from the Bloods and Crips gangs. It's that other gang that makes things go boom. So we're not going to get rid of him because he is very talented. He's a 24-year-old, and Chip Kelly does value offensive linemen. But best believe it, this guy has certain gang ties from the University of Colorado. That's, a lot of potheads up there in Colorado. That's what I know. But mountains are on watch. Chip Kelly is sending reports to all the ski slopes in Colorado that there is maybe a Bakhtiari gang from, maybe the Middle East. We're not going to assume anything that may be attacking some ski slopes. We're going to have to keep an eye on him. He's on a short leash right now. We got Martellus Bennett, Dick Rogers, and Lance Kendricks. Yeah, we'll rock with that. Martellus Bennett is a vocal, outspoken type player. We're a little bit concerned. Again, much like Bakhtiari, he'll be on a short list. Look at the wide receiver spots. Jordy Nelson really ticks off every box that Chip Kelly wants in a wide receiver. Devontae Adams kind of does that as well. But he's not Randall Cobb. Randall Cobb is gone. Undersized. He's not a height, weight, speed guy. If you're not height, weight, speed, Chip Kelly don't want anything to do with you. So he's gone. Jeff Janis, on the other hand, does tick off a lot of Chip Kelly boxes. So we're going to be definitely going with Jeff Janis, Jordy Nelson, and Devontae Adams. He is a young, promising prospect, but Chip Kelly, in his mind, thinks that maybe, you can get another young, developing prospect. Maybe a Cooper Kupp that ticks off a lot of boxes that Chip Kelly wants. Julian Edelman ticks off a lot of boxes. What's Riley Cooper doing? Maybe we can get him off the couch. He's not being a racist, but Cobb is on the trade block for our second of three. At the fullback spot, we've Ripkowski, 85 overall. We don't implement a fullback in Chip Kelly's scheme, but we'll be rocking with this. What we have here is that running back, Ty Montgomery. Very interesting with Ty Montgomery here, because he is one of those weird, he's not really a running back. He's kind of a wide receiver type, but Pac-12 above all. We got Jamal Williams here from BYU. He's Christian. It's one of those weird religions, Mormons, but we'll keep him on here. And look, we've actually done and made Aaron Jones from UTEP. Even though he only has a 14 overall, I do believe that he can make this roster. Personally, he hit me up on Twitter during the draft process, and he was trying to flame me about some stuff. But, being able to go in the NFL in the 5th round and getting 14 overall, I'm very proud of Aaron Jones. I really, really wish this gets back to him over Twitter. If anyone could hit him up, that'd be phenomenal. But I really do hope Aaron Jones has the best career out of any player that got drafted this year. And I respect him so much for the way that he interacted with me on Twitter, that, this 14 overall is, well and beyond where he should be rated. So good job there, Aaron Jones. And at the quarterback spot here, we have Brett Hundley. So Brett Hundley, dual threat quarterback from the Pac-12. We have Aaron Rodgers, goes out with Olivia Munn, constantly in the headlines. Getting out there in age 32 years old. Chip Kelly got this sheet. He was upside down. There was a little bit of water spilt on it. Some of Chip Kelly's special pre-workout smoothies that he has all his players take. It looked like a 66 overall for Aaron Rodgers. So what we're going to do here is get Aaron Rodgers off this roster. Clearly, Chip Kelly is offended. Everyone said when he got signed and came to this team that Aaron Rodgers, you get to work with the best quarterback. You get to work with the best this, the best that. No one was mentioning Chip Kelly. And the fact that his name wasn't in the headlines, he got absolutely upset. So Aaron Rodgers, you're fucking gone. We got Brett Hundley, the kind of player that will excel in a Chip Kelly scheme. The kind of player that can run the dual threat, can run the read option, can throw the ball deep downfield. We do not need a guy like Aaron Rodgers holding this offense back. So Aaron Rodgers, Randall Cobb, and Clinton Dix, you're no longer required on the Chip Kelly Green Bay Packers. Let's simulate a couple weeks, see what we get. We're already in the beginning of the season. It doesn't matter. So what you guys do need to know is this is just a 3-year rebuild. Usually we do a 5-year rebuild. That was a popular format, but because, I only have so much beer and so much that I can constantly talk about, we only do 3 seasons. So Randall Cobb is on. Let's see what we can get for Randall Cobb here. It would be nice to reload in the draft. We got a first-round pick from Houston, first-round pick from Seattle, first round from Carolina, first and a 6. All right, clearly what we're going to need here is we're going to want to ship him as far away as possible. So we're going to send him to the Houston Texans. We'll recoup a first-round pick. And what we're going to do is real-life draft prospects, but this is next year because this roster and this save currently has the rookies, as we saw by the very, very uber-talented Aaron Jones. So we'll save Aaron Rodgers for last and see what we get for Clinton Dix. If it only went by Hashan and not I think he might have a chance of staying on this roster. We got a first-round pick from Washington, a first and a 7th First from New. Okay, we're just taking that Jets pick right away. I guess the Jets, even though they would have Jamal Adams and Marcus May, they just want to acquire every safety they possibly can. So there you go. Enjoy HaHa Clinton Dix. And last but not least, let's cut the dead weight, which is known as Aaron Rodgers. He did throw for 4 touchdowns. All right, Chip Kelly is not, that's Chip Kelly throwing for 4 touchdowns. He doesn't see Aaron Rodgers. He sees Chip Kelly's offense got 4 touchdowns, and he's sick and tired of seeing Aaron Rodgers' name in the headlights. So what we're going to do here is we're going to pop this one up. Second round picks. Chip Kelly's not surprised seeing all these second round picks for Aaron Rodgers. He's, he knows he's overrated. We got Zach Center, a white running back. That may have to be the play. No first round picks. Okay, a first and a 6th from Kansas City, and a first, 4th, and a 7th. So this is going to be a tough one. Kansas City, I mean, we can get it out of the division. But this way here, we get a right running back here in Zach Zenner. Now, it's within the division. We'd still have to see Aaron Rodgers. This is a tough call, but I think what we're going to have to do here is we're definitely going to have to go with the high character running back and the 4th round pick, while else trading him within the division. Chip Kelly wants to not only say that he can really make this team succeed without Aaron Rodgers, he wants to play him twice a year and just body bag him. So now here is our final roster. We have Brett Hundley as our quarterback, Zach Zenner as our starting quarterback, Nelson, Janis, and Devontae Adams as our wide receivers. I mean, we're a little bit worried about maybe the right guard here. The rest of the offensive line, we're not sure what race this guy is or this guy. But for now, everything's looking decent there. Now, the defensive side of the ball, Mike Daniels is still on a short list. We know he's kind of outspoken. And we're pretty sure Chip Kelly is going to have a relationship at some point within this video with Clay Matthews, being hidden on him or something like that. He wants to have his babies. There's no other way around it. So, that being said, let's sim right now to the mid-season point, see where we get to. I can see from the chat some people have no idea what the Chip Kelly rebuilds are, which makes it great. Aaron Jones is going to light up the NFL just like he lit up your Twitter mention. Aaron Jones sucks. Is Chip Kelly a top or a bottom? Well, from all reports here, I mean, I'm just an Eagles fan. I'm pretty sure Chip Kelly is a power bottom. He does a lot of damage from the up. He has great velocity, tremendous hips. It is something that needs to be witnessed. White running backs are the best. Well, I mean, I'm not paying you to say that, but as a former white running back myself, it just, that brings a tear to my eye saying the rest. Zach Zenner is really leading a generation of running backs after Peyton Hillis kind of did us dirty. Peyton Hillis made it look like, everyone out there, every kid in America and around the world was picking up the football in the backyard thinking they could be the next running back, and then he had to get the Madden cover and go insane. So we're sitting at a 2-5 record, and Chip Kelly is now determined to, blame this on the fact that Aaron Rodgers leaving, locker room cancer. I mean, the team's morale is fairly low. So what we're gonna do here is let's just go right to the playoffs. It's just unacceptable from this team to do this. Well, I'm out of breath because I'm drinking beers like a motherfucker. Can you explain the Aaron Jones thing? All right, quickly. One time, basically on my Twitter around draft time, everyone asked me, why, what certain running backs I like, how do I grade people, whatever. Basically, when someone tagged me with Aaron Jones' Twitter handle, say, hey, what do you think about Aaron Jones? I straight up said, I think he's going to go between the 6th round and undrafted. I'm pretty sure he went in the 6th, might have went in the 5th. And people were like, all right, cool, that sounds cool. And then out of nowhere, Aaron Jones hits me up on Twitter and is like, nah, dog, I'm going to be a baller, 100% swag, use this as motivation. And I was like, all right, whatever, man. Fucking good luck. Hopefully you do well. But the worst thing was, his teammates from UTEP, University of Texas, El Paso, started, chirping in. They started to fucking chirp in and try to talk some shit. So then, you better believe. You talk some shit, you get hit by beast mode. We got, a big old thing. Luckily enough, in the North Dakota State Bison Dynasty mode, we play UTEP. That's going to be a good game. Expect, the first 100-0 scoreline. But yeah, fuck Aaron Jones. But luckily, Aaron Jones got that, you got that 14 overall. Grind it 100%. Put the clap emojis, the 100, the double hands. He did very well. So let's see here. At the end of the season, obviously, we fell a little bit short. We finished with a 5-11 record. Chip Kelly was, destined to get this to an 11-5. Let's look at the stats here. Obviously, Brett Hundley definitely succeeded. 3,700 yards, 18 touchdowns, 17 picks. Those picks are clearly because the cornerbacks could not stay on the field enough. We have the running back spot, Zach Zenner. He came in late, so that's why he didn't really clip that 1,000-yard rushing mark. We got 1 touchdown there. For the receiving, we got 1,000 yards for Jordy Nelson. He's a good old boy. This guy here, Jordy Nelson, high character, never going to be caught out late at the strip clubs, and don't have to worry about him. K-State, I'm pretty sure Jordy Nelson's a goddamn Mormon as well. Devontae Adams not a bad year. Jeff Janis succeeded. I mean, we do really need to maybe look at moving Devontae Adams for a, maybe a Julian Edelman type. I think that might be a good fit. But not, I mean, these guys need to make more plays. With this Chip Kelly scheme, you're playing a lot of offense. Getting a lot of snaps, heavy amount of snaps without a game because, you go that no-huddle, that quick-paced offense. But, it's not bad. Defensive side of the ball, Jake Ryan got 145 tackles, Perry 111, Burnett 109, 105 for Blake Martinez, and 100 sexy tackles from Clay Matthews. Going with 8.5 sexy sacks from Clay Matthews. That is incredible. We got, for picks, 4 from Jake Ryan. I mean, we don't need corners. That is the one thing Chip Kelly. He always sees, the middle linebackers lead the team in interception. That just, continues the narrative that cornerbacks are completely overrated. So he's happy to see his middle linebacker here, Jake Ryan. Looks like a good old boy as well, leading the team with 4 interceptions. Yeah, we're pretty much ready here to hit the draft. And if you guys have never watched a Chip Kelly stream, the draft is fairly simple. We have done absolutely no scouting because Chip Kelly has proven time and time again as a Philadelphia Eagles fan that, scouting is completely, absolutely overrated. You do not need to scout a player. If you can't pass the initial eye test, Chip Kelly doesn't want anything to do with you. I'm getting fucking messages here by my boy Jimmy Jibbs. Look at the ball sacks. Look at the ball sack. Hell yeah, look at the ball sacks. That's what they use at Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly's been shagging Clay Matthews. Maybe that's why. I mean, there could be a storyline right there. Call TMZ. The reason why Clay Matthews has returned to 100 tackles, leading the team in sacks. Maybe they have a gay relationship. The second open relationship in the NFL behind Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott. So let's look here at our free agents. We're not going to pay anyone too much money. Nick Perry. I mean, he's from... Okay, we're going to have to pay Nick Perry a little bit because he is from USC. He's a Pac-12 player. He wants to play for a new team. Very surprising. Very surprising right there. I thought he'd want to stay with us. All right, we need to make sure we retain Aaron Jones. He's perfect. He cannot wait till next season. He is really the glue that is holding this team together. So luckily we got Aaron Jones. Let the rest of the guys here hit free agent, and we'll see what we can do. Mike Daniels is causing fights in the locker room. Chip Kelly kind of gets turned on by fights in the locker room. I'm pretty sure he's into like BDSM and bondage and shit like that. So let's look at some free agents here. We got to hit some. We got $40 million. Typically... the Green Bay Packers only like to sign their own. They don't spend heavy in free agency. This is where Chip Kelly said, that's where you're doing it wrong. Everyone knows you just need to wipe the roster clean. If you're not making headlines, you're not making dollars, you're not making wins, you're not making Super Bowls. Headlines get Super Bowls. So let's look at the quarterback spot here. We have Jay Cutler, Colin Kaepernick. I mean, none of these guys are going to fit. We'll go with Brett Hundley again. Running back spot. What race is this guy? This guy looks like he has meetings in the woods with a bunch of other guys wearing white uniforms. And, we all like wearing white, so I think we're going to get Rex Burkhead. We'll offer him a nice little contract here. Fullback spot, we're all right. Wide receiver, we got Kenny Stills. Not sure if this guy has gang ties or not. I don't know if it's the shading or not, but we're going to avoid it for now. Josh Gordon, gang ties. Adam Humphries is a guy. Look at that. That's the kind of guy you let date your daughter. We'll get Adam Humphries in here. Danny Amendola, on the other hand, I mean, Chip Kelly's a little bit worried. If he brings in Danny Amendola, Clay Matthews might get jealous. I mean, look at the flow there. I think, it'd be best to keep 2 bulls out the China shop, if you know what I'm saying. So we'll just keep Clay Matthews there. Tight end spot, we're looking all right. We'll keep Bennett for one more season. Offensive line, we don't spend money there. Waste of money. Oh, we need a right guard? Oh, yeah, we do. I guess we'll just get Garrett Reynolds. That guy there looks like the kind of guy that gives you opiates when you need some. So there we go. Defensive line. We got K1 short. We don't need that. Ooh, this guy here. That guy looks like a murderer. All right, we got to bring back Nick Perry. We'll do whatever kind of money he wants. Oh, my God. The friggin'... All right, we're going to have to give him a lot of signing bonus. Let's give him about $3 million of signing bonus. Oh, we're close. 7 mil. Come on, we need that USC player. Everyone knows Chip Kelly loves himself some USC players. So 3-1, 7-1. 3-1 and 7-1. Like, come on. The fuck? 7-5. Oh, we're so close. There we go. Retaining our own. Brian Cushing, another guy could be. I mean, he's up there in age. We're not going to bring him in. Look all right there. Not going to bring in any competition whatsoever for Clay Matthews. He got that spot on lock. Looking at the secondary. I mean, there's another age. That's Pac-Man. I think we're fine in the secondary. We don't get to spend too much money. To Sean Gibson. I mean, he's from Wyoming. Do we get any Oregon Ducks here? Top of my head, I can't think of where any of these guys played. But Chris Conte looks like he could be the kind of playmaker we need here at the free safety spot. Just ticks off a lot of boxes. At strong safety, we still got, Daniel Sorensen looks pretty good. That guy looks like he ticks off a lot of boxes. But we'll keep with Morgan Burnett. I mean, a new punter. I know Steve Weatherford's really into fitness. So maybe him, Clay Matthews, and Chip can have a special little meeting together. You know, a little special OTAs a week before OTAs actually start. So let's see who we get. Come on, big money. I need to get another beer in a second. We got Weatherford, Reynolds, Humphreys, Perry. I mean, we got, look at this. I mean, all these guys look like a model citizen. Sometimes you see some certain teams, you know, don't want to point fingers. Maybe the Patriots, maybe the Cowboys. When you see all your free agency signings, looks like a goddamn criminal lineup. But here, right now, look at this. Looks like a boy band. And Nick Perry sings like that deep. He plays the bass. He plays the bass, you know? All right, let's go right to the draft. Ooh, K1 Short went to the Cowgirls, huh? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. But, hey, it's actually been quite a while since I've streamed last. It's been probably 2 weeks doing other videos. But, you know, streams will become... Right now, I'm just drinking Miller because it was free. I got 6 more left. I don't think we're going to go through 6. We're going to do 3 seasons, but this is probably, I don't know, 5th, 6th beer right now. 5th, 6th beer of the night. Feeling all right. We're not going to get too sloppy because I need to be coherent to make these videos. I'm professional. I'm a goddamn professional. So let's start this draft here as we play as Chip Kelly. We'll play a little bit of role play. Talk about role play with Chip Kelly here. All right, let's make our selection. We have the 3rd overall pick. Man, we're really hoping for a quarterback here from the Pac-12. We got Georgia, Penn State, Wisconsin, Nevada. Ooh. No, what, 2 Alabama quarterbacks? They never have quarterbacks. What do we got for running backs? USC, a speed running back from USC. I mean, a little bit intrigued. What do we got at wide receiver? Oregon wide receiver. Here we go. Easy. No need to have to look anywhere. He's probably going to be not... That's actually not that fucking bad. A 6'5" wide receiver with 92 speed. Height, weight, speed. Superstar dev trait. Takes off every single Chip Kelly box. Except, I mean, hopefully he doesn't suck. It can actually catch the ball. But hey, we got one good pick here. All right, moving on to the 2nd round. We have plenty of places to go. Things to see. We need a D tackle. That'd be nice. We're running that 3-4. We have a Navy player. Santiago Hanna from Navy. We know that guy. He's probably a goddamn hero. Let's see what we got for corners. There you go. What the fuck? Like these bullshit schools. I think I saw Parent Crow in this. Man, if we ever do like a shit school no one ever heard of, these last couple drafts, man, Maine? Like what the fuck are these schools? All right, we're gonna keep rocking down. What do we got? Outside linebacker, 3rd round. 4th round, 3rd round. D tackle in the 2nd round. Any USC players? We got a Florida Gator. We got a Kentucky, Michigan State. Any of these guys nose tackles? None of them are nose tackles. What do we got defensive end? A USC, right defensive end. I think that's where we have Mike Daniels. Left defensive end. Got nothing. We got offensive line. What's our O-line looking like? We need a right guard. We need a guard. Any 2nd round guards here? Oh my god, what's this guy? What is his bench? 40 on the bench. Let's just fucking go with this guy. 77 overall with a quick development trait. When you're good, you know, when you're fucking feeling it, you're feeling it. Let's get that. 2 baller picks. Maybe, you know, sometimes you just fall ass backwards into these picks. So We're 2 for 2. Baylor, that is true. Someone just said Baylor has very respectable student body, and I think that is very much true. All right, now we're at the quarterback spot. There is no quarterbacks from the Pac-12. Utah's Pac-12. His name's Deshaun, so we might have to bring him in, but they're not worried about gang ties. Look at the running backs. We have a Columbia running back here. We didn't scout any of these guys. The speed back here from Ohio State looks pretty damn good. Let's just roll with this. I like that combine. I mean, that's not bad. 73 overall. My goal is to get everyone that's a 70 overall. And at worst case scenario, I will just start drafting offensive linemen with good bench presses. Fuck. I mean, you do want to add some pressure to the quarterback here. So we have an Idaho quarterback. Lafayette quarterback. Like, there's no real way to, get a good read on a quarterback here without scouting him. Kind of take a shot in the dark there. I actually find with quarterbacks, the lower the combine grade, the better. Like, this guy here, I think this is the guy we're going to go with. Deshaun Holland, eventually. We got a running back. Maybe another wide receiver. Pac-12. Oh, this guy didn't attend the combine. Let's just grab him. Oh, he sucks. There's a reason why I didn't attend the combine. Because of Chip Kelly's mind, he probably was doing something religious, some religious mission in fucking Haiti after they got, just destroyed. So we've had one bad pick, unfortunately. Maybe we can go back to the offensive line. Anyone else here with sick bench press? That guy actually looks pretty damn good. Hunter Watts. J.J. Watt's brother. He's kind of hoping maybe he can bring J.J. Watt up for one of those meetings. Let's actually draft that. I'm intrigued with this. That guy tested fairly well. 73 with quick dev trait. Let's go. Welcome to the team. We got 2 guards. We needed 2 guards. Guy looks like a good old boy. I haven't seen any Oregon Ducks here, which kind of sucks. All right, maybe it's time to get that quarterback. Let's get Deshaun Holland. Highly confident he's going to be a beast. All right, the 57 overall, not worried. Because, we learned from a player like Aaron Jones, the lower your overall is, the higher your heart, your intangibles. We're excited to bring him in and have him at camp. Might actually end up being our starter. And then the 7th round, let's see if we can go home with a nice pickup here. So any good middle linebackers. Let's see what we got. Safeties sometimes aren't terrible to draft here in Colorado. But, that's the worst thing. Safeties are, the hardest shit because they always have very, very good tests. Let's see if we can just find an Oregon Duck real quick. You have a Baylor Bear. I mean, that's a model organization. How's there no Oregon Ducks? Wisconsin. Maybe an Oregon wide receiver? I can't just go through one draft with just one Oregon Duck. I'm not seeing any. No. All right, so we're going to rock. We'll just go with, whatever D-tackle because we still need one. We have C.J. Wong, a white guy. This guy here sounds incredibly cultured. C.J. Wong, he's white. Probably has some Asian parents. High IQ. Let's bring him in. All right, we're not worried. We're not too worried about that shit. All right, this guy here is getting fucking no gamer. More like, get the fuck off my channel. Cuck. Is that a word? You snowflake. All right, let's get the others draft. Had a right guard in Oregon. CJ Wong's a little bit better. So look at our draft recap. Didn't actually go that bad. We actually have a stud here. Brandon Pinkney. We'll call him Pink Eye for short. We got 77 guard. I mean, we didn't do bad. For the fact that we just kind of, especially for this guy, we just, shot in the fucking dark. He looks like he's actually going to be a stud. So, we're going to do something here, though. We got breaking news. Once we can get to the next season, we will have definitely breaking news to have. I just got a report here. I just got a report from Miller Genuine Draft headquarters about big breaking news that happened in the offseason. Not only is it a big-time political statement, but it is something that just needed to be done. And it's going to be announced on the opening day of the regular season. Trade the house for Marcus Mariota. Mariota, Buckner, and Armstead. Now, I see what you're saying there, but Chip Kelly never would trade for those players. Chip Kelly's smart enough and he's cocky enough to think that when their contracts are up, the rookie contracts, they will decline any sort of deal that their home team. They might have their family. Like Mariota has his family rooted there in Tennessee. Loves the deal, getting offered so much money. Chip Kelly's cocky enough to assume that Mariota would decline that deal just for the opportunity to come to fucking Green Bay and play. So, here's going to be the breaking news, though. I got it in. You know, the world was shocked when Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott came out as an openly gay couple in the NFL. They thought that was, you know, the top of the top, the creme de la creme. But in this offseason, there was a certain cruise off the coast of Green Bay. I've been told as a Canadian, there is plenty of water around Green Bay. And Clay Matthews, I don't know if he was tipsy. I personally think he was in full mind. Can we give a round of applause for the newly engaged Clay Matthews Kelly? Chip Kelly just said, you know, getting 31. We could look at getting an outside linebacker during the draft. You know, different things like that. They got married. They got hitched. It is just taking the league by storm. The cover of Time magazine. Clay Matthews, Chip Kelly. Now, in one of the hottest relationships that has ever seen. Papa bless. Everyone, share your respects. As we're ready here to start season number 2. We got, where's our beast? We need to get him in there. Where's Pink Eye at? Let's make sure we get him right. Brandon, the superstar wide receiver. Let's get him out. Let's sort him up here. All right, that sounds better. Brandon Pink Eye. Everyone always wonders how he got Pink Eye. It's a funny story. You have to really ask Chip Kelly over there. All right, so let's give him some starting snaps. Even though he's not as high of a character as an Adam Humphries type, I'm feeling confident about this team. So let's spend some XP. How the fuck do I do that? We get 18K, almost 20K. So, yes, Juju Smith-Kelly was Chip Kelly's adopted son. There's the difference there. Matthews is now his lover, his long hair, luscious lock lover, sponsored by Head & Shoulders shampoo. Chip Kelly has now solidified himself for his big balls to get free shampoo for the rest of his life. All right, now it's time to sim. Let's go right to the playoffs here, guys. This thing, we got enough time. We'll just sim to the halfway point, see where we're at. Thanks, C4, for putting the image of Clay Matthews laying pipe to Chip Kelly in my head. Well, there you go. That's all you need to know, bud. Open minds 2017. All right? Can we be a little bit more open-minded, please, in the chat? What if Chip Kelly was GM of the Warriors? I don't know shit about basketball, but I'm sure that roster would look like the Warriors movie. You know? Warriors, come out and play. Where everything's like a fucking post-apocalyptic world. That's probably what would happen if he got a hold of the Golden State Warriors. What is the pink slip thing? Tune in tomorrow. It's at 5 p.m. Eastern. I think you guys will like it. It's a little bit on the long side because it's the introduction episode. Hopefully everyone's around 15 minutes. But it really is going to depend on you guys if I continue to do it because it takes a lot of user interaction. And my thumbnails suck. I wish I could make sick thumbnails. Am I drunk? I'm actually not. I'm feeling real good, though. Pretty close. Roblox. All right, so we're sitting at a 1-6 record. Chip Kelly's not shook. He's confident this team. Oh, because Zach Zenner's not the starter? What the fuck? How you going to go with Zach Zenner, not your starter? I mean, Rex Burkhead probably had his meetings in the woods. Chris Conti, Clay Matthews, Kelly. I guarantee Clay Matthews is having one hell of a season. All right, let's go. Let's rock and roll right to the playoffs. I'm sure that we're going to turn around and we're going to win out. Brett Hundley just had a press conference, did his own rendition of the relaxed speech. I think we can run the table here. So get ready to see a 10-6 finish to the season. Play Roblox with your boy. I don't know what Roblox is. I've heard about it, but I don't know what the fuck. Is that like a shitty Minecraft? If that's the case, that shit's nerdy as hell, man. You ain't gonna ever see me play that. Unless it has pack openings and I can make a lot of videos on it. Chip Kelly has bad credit. I don't think so. Now after he married Clay Matthews got that fucking shampoo money, dog. I guess you have to drink to do Jim Kelly rebuilds. Why? Because his daughter had cancer, you fucking insensitive bitch. We're not going to win we're not going to go to 4 Super Bowls. This is Chip Kelly, not Jim Kelly. Put some respect on Jim Kelly. Alright. Chip Kelly or Dan Snyder? Well, Dan Snyder's a racist and Chip Kelly just likes white guys, so got to go with Chip Kelly. So I'm assuming we were 1-6 before we simmed off to the end of the season here. Oh, unfortunately, Devontae Freeman won the MVP. I like seeing running back win the MVP, but very surprised, Brett, how the offensive line is not having a high morale right now. Lane Taylor kind of looks like the odd man out. Maybe that's why. 3-13. I mean, what do you do? What do you do? Look at that. The passing yards, 4,800 passing yards, 28 touchdowns. The picks are real high for Brett Hundley, but that's clearly the wide receiver's fault because, you Pac-12, UCLA in specific, those quarterbacks are lethal accuracy. The running game, we had Zach Zenner. He, for some reason, wasn't starting right away. There must have been a little typo in sending in his team sheet, but we'll make sure next season he's a full-time starter. The wide receiver spot, Jordy Nelson performed like a monster. 95 catches, 1,300 yards, 6 touchdowns. Brandon Pinkeye as a rookie, 77 catches, 940 and 70. He's a monster from Oregon. Typical. Let's see, who should have been actually on the offensive line? $100, it was Lane Taylor. He didn't even fucking play. It was David Bakhtiari. Guaranteed he was going off to his little cult fucking terrorist meetings in Colorado in those goddamn mountains. Chip Kelly is going to have to send a message to the Colorado PD that David Bakhtiari and his family are on record going to he said, locker room talk, Chip Kelly has that whole place bugged to make sure his players are keeping on the up and up. David Bakhtiari is going to just, shred some powder. That's what he heard. Shred some powder was the exact words. Best believe he's getting that. Jake Ryan, nice year. Nick Perry, nice year. Where's Clay Matthews at? Clay Matthews, Kelly, finished with 86 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 8 sacks, and an interception. Maybe a little too much kissy-kissy in the locker room, not enough hard-nosed, legit bringing your best effort every day. But I think, it's all in the up for Clay Matthews. We have 1 more year left in this rebuild, and I think he's getting ready to put his best foot forward for the final season. Interceptions-wise, Demarius Randall, our middle line, we all know those interceptions don't count. Clay Matthews is number 1. Chip Kelly's going to forge those papers to make sure that Clay Matthews gets the most from the owner. I don't know what the fuck the owner of Green Bay is. Cheesy McCheesehead, I think. All right, so unfortunately, we're going to our last season here. Let's go right to the offseason. We are definitely going to be body bagging here. When's the next North Dakota State video? I can tell you right now, bud. The upload schedule will actually pop up here. Tomorrow is Pink Slips. Monday is Huskies. Tuesday is Pink Slips. Wednesday is North Dakota State. So it'll be coming out Wednesday. Maybe come out a little bit earlier. Not exactly sure, but all right, we're going to our final year here. And if things don't turn themselves around, for any of you guys that watched the last episode, I think you know what direction we're going to take here for the last season that we're not going to see. So as we get ready for the offseason, we don't need to get Devontae Adams. Not a high character guy. And we got Pink Eye now that can step up. He's too old. Corey Lindsey, on the other hand, looks like a solid player we should offer a nice contract to. He's excited to stay with the team. Best, damn right he is. Zach Center, great character running back. He should come back. Look at this. I'm not actually lying. All the great character guys that I'm saying are great character are actually coming back. That is very nice. Just a great way. Jeff Janet. Oh, shit. Aaron Jones. We need to keep him on. He is the glue. Franchise tag. $8 million to retain Aaron Jones. That is what you do. Nah, fuck that. I can't. I can't do that shit right now. All right. Let's go to the free agency here. About to crack open another beer in a second. This is a dilemma. Everything is saying no, but for the theme of the video, everything is saying yes. Everything is saying yes. All right, we'll work our way up. We got $29 million in cap. All right, we need a safety here. I will bring in Jabril Peppers, two-way player. Slow development trait, that kind of sucks. Free safety, we're looking all right. We got Conte back there. Corner, we're looking pretty terrible. Right outside linebacker, we're good with Clay Matthews-Kelly. No, we're all right there. We're all right there. We're all right. Well, actually, we could get totally better here. I know Caleb Brantley had a little bit of off-field. Oh, he got offered decent money. We do need more Samoans. I think we could always go with more Samoans. Let's get Steven Paia. I know he broke like the bench press record. I mean, let's offer Ricky Jean-Francois. He seems like, the kind of guy. Got two parents, I think. Why is his name two names? Got two parents. But then, of course, there is a Samoan there. And we have learned... no, fine. We'll stay with Kenny Clark because we forgot Pac-12 bias. Right tackle, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're all right there. Tight end spot, I think we're fine. Fullback, we're fine. Running back, James White. We could bring in James White because Chip Kelly misunderstood. Oh yeah, Jimmy White guy. That's what you said, right? Oh, I didn't know he was. You're not gonna go there. So we got Drew Brees. We can bring him in on a 1-year deal. We got Stafford, Bridgewater, Tom Savage. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get Odell. Chip Kelly would throw. I remember how cocky Chip Kelly was after Odell's rookie season. Chip Kelly was like, "Yeah, we were totally gonna draft." He was a guy he was really high on our draft board. So now it's an opportunity to get Odell. Let's offer him some of this. Come on. So we got Odell. We got $13 million in cap. Maybe we can bring in... Shit, we're not even there. What about Fat Stafford? We have no cap. Oh, shit. Okay, we might need to try to rock and roll with the character. I really do want to try bringing Drew Brees. I don't got enough money, but hopefully Stafford's still on the block and we can bring in Fat Stafford. All right, we got Peppers. Okay, we couldn't get... Okay, how much money we got left? We got $13 million in cap. Give me a fucking quarterback. I don't want Teddy Bridgewater. Got Blaine Gabbert. Davis Webb. Interesting. We got Nick Foles to try to relive. Oh, might have to be... You know what? Fuck, we're going to go with Davis Webb. Pac-12 quarterback. 2 points higher than what we have in Brett Hundley. And then we definitely need to get a certain guy here. Look, everyone here looking for a fucking running back. Of course, he's got to get overlooked. But we need to make sure. What the fuck is he? Did he get signed by someone? Is he still on our roster? Where's Aaron Jones? Our roster's going to collapse. Aaron Jones. What the fuck? Someone signed him? All right, whatever. We're going to the draft. We got Odell. How the fuck am I getting Mariota? I have literally nothing on my team to trade for Marcus Mariota. Okay, I'll try. I'll try before the draft. I don't think there's a damn thing on this team we could trade for Marcus Mariota. Couple first-round picks. Literally, I don't think we have enough ammunition. Plus, I suck at fucking picks. I suck at trading. I don't do it. I ripped on people that did rebuilds that traded last year. All right, let's see what we can do. Oh, that's not what we want. Manual trade. Sounds kind of Mexican. When you say manual trade, I think Chip Kelly's kind of, you know, a little bit worried about going for the manual trade here. Okay, we'll give a first rounder. First rounder. We have 3 first rounders. Will that get us a certain quarterback? Oh, there's no way. We have the first and second overall pick, and it wouldn't give us Marcus Mariota. Okay, first, second round pick, and Odell. Hey, there we go. We just traded the number 1 and the number 2 pick and Odell Beckham Jr. Well, we just got Marcus Mariota for you motherfuckers. I think we still have a first round pick. Thank you, Odell. Odell kind of pulling a Frank Gore in Philadelphia there, being just for 2 seconds. All right, now we have absolutely no ammunition whatsoever. See what we can get. Hopefully we can still get a couple Oregon Ducks here. What do we need? Running back. We need a running back. We got a power back from Georgia. Terrible combine. How's that get a 7 on the combine? This guy. Strong and fast. Height, weight, speed from Delaware. I'm pretty sure Chip Kelly was New Hampshire or Delaware that Chip Kelly taught at. Or coached at before he moved on. Let's see what we got. Grand Valley State. Shit. This guy from Stanford. Oh, that's terrible. What do you got? KJ Kwanjo. This guy's probably going to be pretty good. Justice Staley. Do you stand for justice? Stolen valor, they say. All right, what do we got on offensive line here? Shit all. Defensive side, we need corners. Corners are absolutely the worst position to try to take a shot in the dark at here. We got Jeffrey Bulger, not great. Free safety, we got a Georgia guy here. I mean, that looks pretty good. We didn't scout him, though. But he's still available. I might go with B.J. Langley. We have UAB. They don't even exist anymore. All right, we're going to go with this guy. B.J. Langley. 76 was slow development, not terrible. We'll take it for a shot in the dark. All right, now we have some of them. We have some of them sexy picks. All right, Yelk. We don't need that. This guy. Let's get this guy. He's fast. Oh, you got his speed, bitch. Fuck that guy. Didn't want him anyways. All right, let's rock and roll. We need some corners. We gotta go straight corner for like the rest of this draft. Only one of these guys has to be good. This guy looks decent. All right, never mind. Next one up. We got a bunch of picks. We're just going corner only. We were gonna draft at least one solid corner in this goddamn draft class. It's the last thing I do. This guy. No, you look terrible. This guy. Not bad. Well, this guy. Nope. This guy. Nope. Well, this guy. Clinton Hepburn. Nope. Santiago Milner. Nope. Nope. Come on. Let me see what I want to see, baby. Let me see what I want to see. Oh my God. No, man, corners are so hard to fucking... You're just trying to... I mean, this guy here got a good bench press. Leroy Wilcox. I think I saw... Was it this guy? Santiago Milner. Go with Pepra. Still pretty shit. Alright, maybe we'll get out the corner. We'll get out the corner bandwagon here because it's clearly not fucking working. Alright, let's see if we got any Oregon Ducks. I mean, that's what we just need to throw a little wrench into things here. Let everyone know that we're starting to get a run on Oregon Duck players. Okay, I can feel that I've had enough beer because it's really hard to read these fucking things. They're kind of blurry right now. Wyoming. Ole Miss. Oh my God, where's the Oregon Ducks at? Bunch of UNLV. Bunch of gamblers. Bunch of swindlers. Bunch of sinners. All right, we got a guy here from New Hampshire. That's what Chip Kelly coached. He's shit. Good for him. JK Primetime with the fucking donation. Check to see who they drafted 1 and 2. I will for sure do that. I will for sure do that. Let me just focus on my Oregon Ducks here for a second, though, bud. Any Oregon Ducks? No. Oh, we got a UTEP with actually a really good. Let's get the UTEP guy. Hey, 71, our best fucking pick of the last couple times. You know, we're no just because Aaron Jones is there, we have to have the UTEP in the locker room. That high character UTEP guy that probably already flamed me. You know, that's why we needed him. UCF, Florida. Man, that's why we haven't struggled with this draft. There's no Oregon Ducks. You see Ohio, Georgetown, Villanova, Ole Miss, Clemson, USC, Georgia, Pitt. Oh my fucking God. All right, we're going to go. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go with the fastest wide receiver. This guy looks pretty tanked. That guy looks. Do we have any white guys? Any white wide receivers? Not trying to bring race into it. We're just looking for a guy, Steven Felder from Columbia, Liberty, Bowling Green, Toledo. My God, man, there's nothing here. What was your bench? We don't even need a left tackle. We're just completely flabbergasted right here because there's no Oregon Ducks. Oh, fuck me. All right, we're just going to go with this guy. Kevin Gildeer, just to get the fuck out of here. 72 overall. There we go. There's just one random one. All right, let's just get the hell out of this draft, and let's take a look here, just for JK Primetime, who we missed out on. Who do the Titans take with their number 1 and number 2 pick? I assume they probably didn't get it. I think Mariota was a 91 overall quarterback. So, let's see here. Mr. Titans. They got a 74... What the fuck? Look at that. We just swindled them. They wasted their pick 1, 2, and 4 all on quarterbacks. And they didn't get what? Let's see. What's this guy? Normal dev. Normal dev. Normal dev. So we just straight up fleeced them. Sure, okay, I guess they got Odell Beckham. Well, they gave up fucking 3 terrible well, not terrible, but 3 nothing special quarterbacks. I mean, that's why, you know, when you see for Madden 18, they're not addressing, like, anything in connected franchise. But this is the kind of shit. This is what you don't want to see. So annoying, man. Fuck off. Hey, we did better than them, I would imagine. What team are we again? Look, there's a Desperados team over here. Who the hell are they? You know who moved. 76, 71, 72. I think we probably had a better draft than the Titans. All right, let's rock and roll here for the final season, fellas. I'm going to have to fucking grab a beer here real quick. Uno momento. Por favor. We'll wrap this one up here. Larry Fitzgerald and oh shit. All right, Larry Fitzgerald, Antonio Gates. Excuse me. All right, so let's go right to the regular season. Ooh, Brett Hundley to wide receiver. Sure, why the fuck not? Let's do it. But now we have Marcus Mariota. We actually might have a chance. To be completely honest with you, we might have a chance here. I think 5-11 was the highest amount of wins we got. We went 5-11 and 3-13. We don't have a chance. Finally, Marcus Mariota is getting in that Chip Kelly system. I'm going to make sure we modify the coach's playbook to Chip Kelly, a.k.a. San Francisco. Since this is the last season, might as well. There you go, bud. Saturday night, why not? Here's you guys. Can't wait for Father's Day tomorrow. New and unique experience for me. Oh and 420. That's a hot take. This team's as good as the invasion angle. EC up. EC up. All right. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna move Brett Hundley to wide receiver if we can, just because. Why not? I'm a man of the people here. Brett Hundley is chilling as a 25. Not as bad as Aaron Jones, but definitely not that great. We got Max McCaffrey. We got some nice playmakers here. Pink eye. Oh, yeah, shit. We got to spend some of our XP. But now we have Marcus Mariota. What the fuck? How do I do this shit? As our starting QB. We have a 91 overall QB. I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling good. You should sign Josh Freeman and Ryan Lindley. You know what, Tim? Thanks for the fucking donation. I'm going to go see if they're available for you. I can start live stream more often. Well, I always say, it's not even just like I don't live stream. It's just I don't have enough time. Like right now, literally, anytime I have free time, I'm recording, one of the new series we got. So let's see. Any of those QBs still available? Who is it? Ryan Lindley and Josh Freeman. All right, Freeman's not there and Lindley's not there. But what I can do for you, bud, is we will sign... there's no one really funny here. We will sign... we will sign... just for you, we'll sign... Trey Mason. He's gone fucking insane. I'm pretty sure he, went missing in the wilderness. We'll just sign Trey Mason for you. It's close enough. So there we go. We got Mariota. We got Pink Eye now up to an 80 overall. Jordy Nelson, Adam Humphries. Offensive line is not terrible. Not great. Defense, lacking as always. Let's make sure we edit our coach scheme to the Chip Kelly playbook. Get those Mike McCarthy bullshit. There we go. So let's rock and roll. We're going to advance to the mid-season point where we're surely going to be 5-2. I think we're going to be 5-2. Thanks, Just J82. I hope I have a great Father's Day as well. EDP Kelly. Can you add Jamarcus Russell, whatever you did? I think I've used Jamarcus Russell in 2 different types of streams that I've done. Move your left tackle to corner. I want to try to actually win here, all right? We didn't just flip the ship to get Marcus Mariota just to completely phone it in. But yeah, this might not actually be the last live stream. I know I still, in particular, I haven't done the Redskins, which are a divisional opponent, but I haven't done the Giants, and I kind of want to do the Giants. I don't have a lot of ideas for live stream content. I think I'm going to move the Super Bowl or bust to live streams, but this may not be the last one. It could be. Like I said, these are never scheduled. Literally, I was drinking at a party earlier, an adult party, with a bunch of old people, but I was like, you know what, let's do it tonight. But, I keep saying but, this may not be the last one. It could be, it might not be. We're 2-5, that's fucking bullshit. Why are we that? No one knows. Chip Kelly is definitely one of those guys that doesn't know. Let's go right to the playoffs. I assume, like I said, Marcus Mariota has now had his attempt to have his Aaron Rodgers-like press conference. Relax. RELAX. We're going to run the table. It's going to be too easy. Can you do an EDP connected franchise with all the players he thought would be good? If someone came up with a list of all the players he thought would be good, I'd probably fucking do that. But I cannot watch his videos to figure out what players he thought was good. Jordy's speed is 84 since he's old. Doesn't matter. I'm sure his third leg is holding him down, but he still will perform. I'm one Terrace cornerback away for the Super Bowl. That would be nice if we get Bakhtiari's brother. Friggin' Allah Bakhtiari. Are you going to have a hangover tomorrow? Not at all. I think this is going to be my last beer, and that's 7 beers, which is, that's just a good one. That's a good zone. That's a good zone to be for me. 6 to 8 is, where I want to be at when I'm trying to fucking... If you drink too much beer, you can't talk like this. You can't talk too much. You can't talk for over an hour. Keep it at that 6 to 8 range. You're looking golden. So here we go. Final season. Definitely going to run the table. Fairly sure. If you're a Packers fan, I will say right now, I'm kind of sorry that I've just absolutely destroyed your team. And in our final year, with trading the farm for Marcus Mariota, 2-14, even worse than what we did if we did. Oh, man, we should have kept our 2 first picks. All right, here is what we do to finish off this video. So, we've seen lots of things happen here, guys. Seen plenty of ups. We saw the ups of, Aaron Rodgers getting off this roster, removing ourselves from that locker room cancer. Clinton Dix getting kicked off the team because he's a smartass and didn't put down his full name on the signing sheet. We saw Clay Matthews get married to his new lover, Chip Kelly, to become Clay Matthews Kelly. I don't know. Maybe that was the push they needed for that goddamn fucking field farming town of Green Bay to finally accept same-sex marriage. Maybe that's what we did. Maybe that one move there was bigger than anything we did. Bigger than any Super Bowl, any MVP, any passing records, anything we could have done. We may have sparked the change for a backwoods, redneck, cow-humping, cheese-fucking state of Green Bay to finally accept homosexuals as they rightfully are supposed to be. We saw some ups. We saw lots of losing. Unfortunately, it sucks. I don't know why. I don't know why that happened. I don't know why they wouldn't help us out. I don't know why anyone wouldn't develop. I don't know why Brett Hundley couldn't complete more than fucking 25 touchdowns. I don't know why he couldn't find his goddamn wide receivers. I don't know why Jordy Nelson couldn't find that fountain of youth that so many players have found before and continue to stay at a high level like Larry Fitzgerald into his later days. I don't know why there wasn't too many Oregon Ducks in the draft. I don't know why. Why weren't there more Oregon Ducks? That's probably why we failed. The Oregon system, ever since Chip Kelly left that university, it's gone downhill. I know that, they've had some coaching issues. Mark Helfrich, or whatever the fuck his name is, gone. They got some new guy there. But clearly, the job is not being done for us to make it. So Chip Kelly has decided in his contract, which has been stated in the last episode, if the team does not win the Super Bowl within the first 3 seasons, he can get out. But he has one lasting duty before he can get out. And that is, we're going to go in our owner's box here. We're going to have a nice little meeting with everyone. Everyone there, Green Bay Packers, illustrious organization. One of the most iconic organizations in football. Owned by the fans. Owned by the city of fans. Chip Kelly just popped in there. He says we're gonna relocate them. I think we're just gonna we're gonna tease, we're gonna tickle at the fact that we may be able to relocate these motherfuckers. We're not gonna make sure that goes through. We're gonna think about it though. Just something to ponder about. This is the same staff, the same organization that let Aaron Jones go. Sure, he was terrible. Sure, he's one of the worst running backs I've ever seen. Sure, he came from a piece of shit garbage school called University of Texas El Paso. They're called UTEP. That sounds like something, like a disease you get while you're in Malaysia. UTEP. Yeah, I got the UTEP. Oh, yeah, there's no cure for that. They're going to have to saw off one of your nuts. We could not retain Aaron Jones, and there are certain requirements that need to happen if you do not respect Chip Kelly's wishes. He wanted Aaron Jones. He was the glue that held this team together. He would have been the one player that would have motivated Marcus Mariota to take this team to another level. They just didn't listen. They didn't want to listen. Chip Kelly was telling them, if you don't go buy the book of Chip Kelly, the Bible of Chip Kelly, why? It's simple. It's simple. Show up, do your job, don't have gang ties, and at the very least, be a height, weight, speed guy. That's all Chip Kelly looks for. No gang ties, nothing. We'll be just fine. We'll be just fine. Couldn't do it. These people of Green Bay just couldn't do it. They didn't have the level of determination. So what do? When all Chip Kelly wanted was to keep Aaron Jones on this team. He just wanted to keep this team together. He brought in Marcus Mariota. The pieces were in place. When you strip away what one thing Chip Kelly wanted in his life, he's going to look at the fans of the Green Bay Packers and strip away the one thing that they want in their life, and that is their football team. So as we conclude this episode of the Chip Kelly rebuilds, as sloppily as it was, we're going to move Green Bay this piece of shit fucking Green Bay, terrible city, to finally a big market, hardcore fans that understand that height, weight, speed, and character concerns will win you a Super Bowl. And now, applaud, bask in the glory that is now known as the Portland Packers. That is all for me today, guys. Thank you for watching. And until next time, peace out. Hold up, I'm gonna chug this beer first, though. Ha ha! See you guys on the next one. Girl burps.